Most people think they know what a word means, until history quietly rewrites it behind their back. Galway, Ireland, 1493. A stone chamber, a rope, a father standing where no father should ever stand. I was tracing one of my Irish family lines, the Lynch line, when I found a story that didn't feel like history. It felt like fracture. James Lynch, the mayor of Galway, a strict law and order man. The law was the law. When his son committed murder, the city refused to carry out the sentence. So James did it himself. He hanged his own son to uphold the law. And from that moment, the word lynch entered the language, originally meaning an act of grim integrity when no one else would enforce justice. Over centuries, the meaning twisted, darkened, became something else entirely. When a word loses its original meaning, something in us gets lost with it. Now hold that thought, because this isn't really a story about the word lynch. It's a story about the word alchemy. Because when we lose the original meaning of a word like alchemy, we lose access to an entire way of understanding our anxiety. And most people today are working with the wrong meaning. They're aiming at transformation, when the real work is something deeper. I'm an analytical CPA. I don't trace mystical metaphors unless they hold up under pressure. And I've lived with anxiety, the kind that wakes you up at 3 a.m. and makes you run calculations on things that haven't happened yet. So when I tell you that the ancient meaning of alchemy changed the way I understand anxiety, I'm not being poetic, I'm being precise. Most people today use alchemy to mean transformation. Transform your pain into power. Transform your anxiety into confidence. And look, transformation is useful. I use transformation techniques myself. But real alchemy didn't stop at transformation. It aimed for transmutation. Transformation changes form. Transmutation changes essence. A caterpillar transforms into a butterfly. Lead transmutes into gold. One rearranges furniture. The other rebuilds the house. And that distinction is the key to understanding your anxiety. Anxiety has a structure, a script your body memorized years ago. Your shoulders rise before you know what you're afraid of. Your breath shortens. Your chest narrows. Transformation techniques interrupt the pattern. They help you function. They matter. But they don't rewrite the script. Transmutation does. It doesn't change how anxiety looks. It changes what anxiety is. The next time your body braces, don't rush to fix it. Pause. Ask yourself, is this a moment for transformation or transmutation? If you're in public, use transformation tools. If you're alone, try something deeper. Place a hand on your chest. Feel the brace. Don't fix it. Ask, what is this anxiety trying to protect me from? You don't need an answer. The question itself begins the alchemy. Over time, your anxiety stops being an emergency. It becomes information. It becomes a compass. It becomes something that can be rebuilt, not just managed. That's not transformation, that's transmutation. And it's the meaning the ancient alchemists understood before the word drifted. Just like the word lynch, the word alchemy lost its original meaning. But when you reclaim it, you reclaim a different way of working with yourself. When you work with your anxiety, are you changing how it looks or what it is? If you want to go deeper into this kind of work, check the description for my current offerings.